Hello, fam. So thank you for joining. Thank you for joining today. Comment below. Let me know if you can hear me. Comment below. Let me know if you can hear me. Um, just comment below. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know if my audio is really clear. Just let me know if you can hear me. Welcome back again to the Connect You to the Africa live session. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and the main purpose of this live session is to basically have a conversation, connect you to Africa, the culture, tradition. We basically discuss about everything concerning Africa, your interest in moving to the African continent. Everything about Africa is discussed here. We take your questions, we answer them for you. Basically, it's a platform where you can express your thought, ideas, share, ask for information, and we share a lot of information on this platform. So, if this is your first time coming across this live session, please make sure you smash the like button. Thank you for joining, Brother Lakim. Thanks for joining. Can you guys hear me? Comment below. Let me know where you're watching from. Comment below. Let me know where you're watching from. Thank you so much, Ricky. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ricky. Let's wait for a few people to join, and we can get it started. Thanks for joining, Joyce. Thanks for joining. Black Torch. Thanks for joining from New York City. Thanks for joining from New York City. Watching from Delaware. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure the moment you come here, make sure you smash the like button. We have to talk about today. Slim by Faith. Thanks for joining. Ricky, Bahamas. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to smash the like button. Today, I'm basically trying the live session from my camera. So I don't know if you can see the difference, but I don't know how long the camera can last for the live stream. So in case the live stream shut down or anything happens, just so you can be mindful, it's from the camera, nothing, serious. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Comment below. Let me know where you're watching from. Comment below. Let me know where you're watching from. Comment below. Let me know where you're watching from. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much, brother, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for being a moderator and a supporter on this platform. For the past few days, we've received a bunch of hatred and a lot of criticism and issues. We are doing an amazing job, and also we learn it from all the backlashes that come on this platform. So thank you so much for the support. Being a citizen on this platform, I really appreciate your love and everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So today, I want you to bring in your questions as soon as possible before we can basically talk about other social issues concerning, people moving to the African continent. I really want to share some few information about those who are moving to the African continent, especially Ghana, because I can basically talk about Ghana, because that's where I'm from. If I decide to talk about any African country, it will just be based on opinion. And I just want you guys to really know some of the challenges, some of the negative things you might come across in Ghana. This will really help you prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and all the stuff. You can basically deal with these things. You can really go out there, visit, and ask yourself if this whole thing is something you can basically bear or deal with it. So that's something I want us to talk about. On this today. And also, I want you to bring your questions in. Thanks for joining, right? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Bring your questions in. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure the moment you join, make sure that's awesome. You just got your passport. That's amazing. Please, if you don't have your passport, please go ahead and get your passport. It is really important to have a passport in 2020. If you have a pair of Jordans, if you have a pair of sneakers, whatever it is, please make sure you have a pair or you have a passport. You know, make sure you have it. Just don't buy sneakers without buying a passport, because if something happens and they say, hey, we need everyone to get on the plane, they'll ask for your passport and not your sneakers, or you know, your Gucci belt and your Gucci jeans. So please, in 2020, nobody should talk about not having a passport. It is really important to have a passport. So please, if you don't have a passport, go and get one right now or tomorrow. Just go to the nearest USPS office and start your application now. It is really important to have a passport. And since in, I know we have a few people here, but I believe people will join later on. A lot of people will tune in. So just go ahead and bring your questions in. Whatever question you have about moving to the African continent, doing business on the African continent, you know, investing, whatever question you have, make sure you bring it and answer it for you right here. You don't have to go watch bunch of YouTube videos to be able to get an answer. I'm right here. Go ahead and ask me. Make sure you smash the like button, share the video, and let's keep this life really going. What was your question? What was your question? What was your question? What was your question? Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Make sure you chime in your questions in. We have 10 people here. Make sure you bring your questions in. Please don't feel shy. Throw your questions in, and let's keep it going. So, before I even take any question, I just wanted to let you guys know, moving to the African continent comes with some few challenges. And I'll be talking about Ghana, specifically Ghana, simply because that's where I'm from. And Ghana is a place where I think it has become one of the best countries for African diaspora to move to. And it's not because of marketing, it's because Ghana has really contributed to a major part when it comes to repatriating to the African continent. Ghana really took the first initiative, you know, during the year of return. Ghana has so many Pan-African leaders who actually contributed, you know, for many African diaspora to move to the African continent, not just in the US, but throughout the Caribbean. So because of that, I think it has become a place where a lot of African diaspora who are interested in moving to the African continent have decided to move to. So, you know, that's where I'm from. And I just wanted to say, you know, even Ghana being one of the hardest places you can move to in Africa, it has a few challenges that you need to actually watch out for. You know, so I want to share those few stuff with you. And guess what? If these are challenges in Ghana, it's basically applicable to all the African countries. As a matter of fact, if you are moving to any other African country, it will also be a challenge as well. So I'll answer all your questions, but first of all, let me just chip in the first challenge. So the first challenge you might face is the driving. The driving in Ghana is really crazy. You know, we have a system of driving where we don't have too many traffic laws. We don't have speed limits on every street. So one of the major challenges you should look out for is driving. If you intend to drive in Ghana when you move to Ghana, then you gotta really take time to adjust to how the driving is. People drive crazy in Ghana. But the most surprising thing is we don't even have a higher accident rate. It's crazy. I think the US have more accident rate compared to even Ghana. Just one small city gets more accident compared to Ghana. But the crazy thing is we drive really crazy. You know, our driving is really, really crazy. You know, it's really crazy. It will take you some time to really get adjust to the driving. That's one major thing I just want you to know. You know, if you intend to move to Ghana and decide to drive, please watch out for, you know, driving. Just be careful. You know, give yourself some time and, you know, adjust to it. Make sure you smash the like button when you join. Make sure you smash the like button. You're welcome. You're welcome. So let me go ahead Thanks for joining, Ada. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, Ada. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. So let me just go ahead and read some few questions and comments. So somebody, Tommy Sanders said, "Is there dual citizenship in Ghana?" Yes, there's dual citizenship in Ghana. You basically have to live in Ghana for 7 years to be able to qualify to apply for the dual citizenship in Ghana. So yes, there's dual citizenship opportunity in Ghana. I hope I was able to answer you. Joy said, "I've seen the land you purchased by the beach. So was that very expensive?" So if you haven't really watched, the video that I did, I recently, it was not a land that I just purchased. We've been working on this land for so many years, right? So we just finished, finishing the deal and everything, but it's pricey, but I really don't want to disclose the price on here simply because some people might think I got money or whatever. But this line was acquired through partnership. I have business partners that I work with. They trust me, so they give me their money. I had to really do everything in my name and all that stuff. So it's kind of pricey, but not too pricey. I think, everyone can afford it if I can afford it as well. So, I hope I was able to answer you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Make sure you smash the like button. 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 Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. We have 16 people here. We have 16 people here. We should bring in our questions. We should bring in our questions. Let me read the next one. That's crazy. I love to drive, but I'm afraid to drive there. Well, you don't have to be afraid. What I'll say is, just give yourself some time and adjust to the driving in Ghana. No matter where you move to, give yourself, the chance or the time to be able to adjust, to feel comfortable in driving in that African country. So, don't overstress yourself. Don't get too overwhelmed, by the driving out there. Just get comfortable, relax, take it a day after a day. And I believe as time goes on, you get adjusted or you just feel comfortable driving on the street. Amira X said, "Greetings. Any bus services from Senegal to Gambia? I personally don't know. But if you are under the comment, if you are watching this and you know any bus services from Senegal to Gambia, please comment below and let me know, and let's share it. Let's share the information. This platform is all about sharing information, connecting you to Africa through conversation. That's the main purpose of this channel. We gotta talk. We gotta have the freedom to express ourselves, share information, correct ourselves, educate ourselves. So we basically connect here through conversation, nothing more, nothing less. I'm not the boss here, you're not the boss here. We're just here to learn from each other. For over 400 years, like I keep always saying, it has been a bigger gap between us. And the only way we can close this gap is through conversation. So please, if you're on this channel and you don't want to be really open to have conversation, you want to impose your opinion and other stuff, you can go ahead and unsubscribe. We don't want too many bunch of people not on the same page. We want like-minded people on the same page. So we really want to have conversation, and this is what this platform is about: share information and all that stuff. So please go ahead and feel comfortable, ask any type of question, and express yourself. So thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate that. Is it difficult to start up a business? Is there a lot of red tapes? I think starting a business in Africa could be very easy. At the same time, it can be very difficult depending on the type of business, right? But I'll say on an average, if you are working with a local person, a Ghanaian, a Gambian, local person, just a local person from that African country, it will really help you simply because they know the ins and out, they know all the corners, from east, south, west. They know how to negotiate. They know how to do certain stuff that you might not have any idea about. So it is really important to really work with a local person if you are starting the business in that African country for the first time. Don't just go in there and try to figure everything out yourself. Just work, leverage your time, your knowledge, and everything by working with a local person. It will really help you. It will save you tons of mistakes, tons of stress, and I'm sure you succeed if you work with a local person. Thanks for joining, African Superstar. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I appreciate being here. Right, said, is it possible to live as cheaply in Ghana as I hear one can live in Gambia? I prefer Ghana, but cost is an issue for me, and I have friends in Ghana. Now, that's a very good question. I've already made a video about how you can basically live cheap in Ghana, in Africa as a whole. And I'll repeat again, you can basically live cheap anywhere in the world. You just have to what? Live within your budget and find one of the cheapest states or cities to live in. Just like in the United States, if you decide to live in California, Los Angeles, you'll probably be paying, a lot for rent. But if you decide to live in state like Ohio, different state, which is more affordable, the same thing applies to Ghana. Ghana is a country with 16 regions. If you decide to live in Accra, which is the capital city, you spend a lot of money. Even with a capital city, there are places where you can still live for cheap. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about location, location, location. And also try not to live like an American in Africa. Try to live like a local person. You save tons of cash. Try to really find cool places, not trying to, have a champagne taste with a beer budget. If you have a champagne taste, make sure you have a champagne budget. Make sure you have a beer budget. So if your budget is not huge, make sure you live comfortably within your means, and you can really enjoy the peace and freedom Africa countries actually bring without spending tons of cash. Thanks for joining, Maya Rose. Thanks for joining, and James. Thanks for joining from Barbados. Hold on. Great channel. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. I hope I was able to answer your question right. Do Ghana have the 5-year multiple visa? Yes, Ghana actually have a multiple entry visa for 5 years. So you can actually apply for that. African Superstar said fact. Thank you. Hello there. Thanks for joining from Barbados. Thanks for joining. Akwaba, Yenya, Akwaba, Yenya. How do we stay in Ghana for 7 years without citizenship? I've never traveled, so I do not understand how it works. Okay, that answers my question. 5 years, that's nice. Well, you can basically visit Ghana for the first 3 months and also extend your stay and try to get resident permit. That way you can basically stay in Ghana for that long period of time. Now, as for resident permit, it's a complicated process that I really don't have much knowledge about it. But I'll continue doing my research and also reach out to some brothers that I actually helped in Ghana to really give me the information on how they actually got their permanent resident. But the truth is, in Ghana, I have helped a lot of people lived in Ghana for almost 3 years. And guess what? They didn't have a permanent resident permit. They were just living free people, doing business, doing whatever they're doing without worrying about the paperwork. It's not like the United States. So sometimes don't overcomplicate stuff. The only thing is, if you overstay and the law sees you or the law finds you, you just pay $30 a month for the time period you overstay. So it's not really a bigger deal. Trust me, it's not. Like I said, I have helped people live in Ghana with no resident permit, and they lived for almost 3 years. Um, African Starship, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a long time I've seen you. Hope you're doing fine. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. It's been a long time I've seen you on here. It's been a long time, but thanks for joining. I appreciate you guys are doing an amazing job moderating the live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, how do you get the visa? Well, the visa is so simple to get. Just go to the Ghana Embassy New York website or Ghana Embassy DC website and apply for the visa. You can basically follow the instructions and just put in your application and mail it out to the embassy. Within 3 days for express application, you basically get your visa in your mail. For 10 days for standard application, you get your visa in your mail. It's $60 for standard, $100 for express. Wow, that's amazing. Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. So bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Make sure you smash the like button. We have 30 people watching. Please, let's get the likes to 30. And if this is your first time coming across this live, trust me, we do this every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And the purpose of this platform is connecting you to Africa through conversation, through information sharing, through us basically expressing ourselves. That's the best way I think we can basically connect with our brothers and sisters around the globe through conversation. We never had such platforms. And I don't want you to watch a bunch of YouTube videos just to get a simple information. You can basically ask your question here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And if I cannot answer you, somebody under the comment section will basically answer it for you, or I'll just find information and answer it for you on the next live. So please make sure you get your popcorns, you get your drinks, and enjoy yourself, watch, ask questions, be engaging, and stay connected. It's amazing being on here, unless you don't like me. So yeah. But Sweet Virgo said, hello, I want to come soon and buy land in the next few months. Well, if you want to come to Ghana and buy land, just make sure reliable people, true, people who can basically connect you to the right land. Make sure they know what they're doing. Basically, have some connection, some relationship with the right local people, and it will be so easy. If you really want me to help you, just email me, just shoot me an email. It's a process that I gotta really put you through to be able to make sure you get the legitimate land. I will never sell you a land or never tell you to buy a land. You have never been there yourself. So if you're really interested in buying land, please make sure you are ready with your money and time to be in Ghana. I'm not selling you any land on the internet. You have to be in Ghana. You have to see yourself first. You have to approve that and say, wow, I love this land. Other than that, I'm not selling anything overseas. A bunch of people have reached out to me through the email and they just want me to send some pictures of land and all that stuff. Trust me, the fact that I'm here doesn't mean I have tons of time. No, I'm a busy man, run like 3 businesses, have a family, So if you are interested in buying land, you have to be serious. With me, I'll make sure you are serious before I even take an inch of step because, years ago, a lot of people wasted my time. I had to do a lot of stuff and they were not serious. They were just in love with that idea, not really some people who really wanted to take this step. So if you are interested in buying land and you want me to help you, you just gotta be serious by having your money ready. Let me know your budget. And secondly, the last thing, you have to be ready to be in Ghana. Yes. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. So I hope I was able to hit the like button. I hope I was able to answer you. I hope I was able to answer you. I hope I was able to answer you. Yes, just shoot me an email. Just shoot me an email at mrbody3@gmail.com. And basically let's stay connected. And shoot me. Yes, I want land beside yours. I'm kidding, but I do want it, and I'll let you know before I'm coming. I'm serious. So, how long is the process for the paperwork? I can only stay for 2 weeks. So, 2 weeks will not be enough time to really process the paperwork for you to have everything in place. So, the truth is, when you come, when you decide to come, you just gotta let me know a month before your arrival. We'll find some, series of land. We have 97 people watching. Please smash the like button. Please smash that like button. Please smash that like button. We have 99 people watching. Let's get, the likes up to as well. So if you decide to actually come to Ghana for the land, you just have to let me know a month before your arrival. And when you show up, we'll basically have some few land available for you to check them out. We have 100 people. Please go ahead and smash the like button. Then when you check out those land and you decide you love those land or you just love one of them, we'll finalize the deal. You make the payment, we provide the indenture, you sign and all that stuff. Now for the paperwork, if that land already have a complete paperwork and registration, it will take a month for us to finalize all the transfer of deeds and everything. You see what I'm saying? So the only thing we can do for you is after you sign everything and we process the whole paperwork, we'll have to mail it to you. So after you return back, we will have to mail the paperwork to you through DHL. It will take 30 working days for it to get to you. So if you are comfortable with that, that's fine. I'll never run with your money. You can trust me. I'll never run with your money. Trust me. If it's land, I will never run with your money. I take a lot of people to Ghana every season, every year, and it's a lot of money, and I never run with the money. So you can basically believe me. I will not run with your money. Trust me. Bring your questions in. 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 Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. If this is your first time, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, brother. Thanks so much. I really appreciate the super chat. I really appreciate the super chat. Thanks so much. Thanks for so much. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. And as you guys can know, I have changed the channel's name to I changed the channel's name to connect you to Africa simply because I feel like that's the best description for our channel. So it's what it is. I just had to get rid of my name and put the channel connect you to Africa as the channel's name. So let me know what you think about that. But thanks so much, Deryl, for the super chat. Living my best life in Ghana. Said greetings, bro. Much love to the chat. Glad to catch you on another informative life. Keep up the great work. Thanks so much. Living my best life. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. I appreciate your feedback and your input on it every time you pass us by. But let's bring our questions in. Let's bring our questions in. And let me answer it for you. Okay, so Mosha Brown said, thinking about buying land in Cape Coast. Thinking about buying land in Cape Coast. Yes. I just bought a beach land in Cape Coast. I mean, I've been working on the land for years, but we just got the land in Cape Coast. It's a beach land. We're trying to buy another one. The future of Cape Coast to me is really amazing, and we intend to buy as many as we can in Cape Coast. That's our plan. We're trying to have a real estate company That will basically make things easier for people who intend to buy land in Cape Coast and other part of Ghana as well. But Cape Coast is a place that you will never regret if you buy a piece of land. You know, it's really peaceful, calm place. You know, everything is laid back. You don't, you know, very peaceful. You don't hear a bunch of noise, cars, and other stuff. It's like a cool place, you know, to have a home, to, you know, to get your peace of mind. Yeah. So, you know, buying land in Cape Coast is a must if you intend to do so. Um, Lawyer said, "You are so funny, LOL. Get a passport. Georgia, USA, leaning heavily for Ghana outskirts." Yes, like I always say, please make sure you get your passport. If you don't have a passport in 2020, I don't know what to tell you, but be serious. Be serious once and for all. You can never have sneakers, some Gucci belts, and jeans without having a passport. No, no. Somebody got to talk to you about that, about your decision makings. You need to really have a passport. It's a must. If something happens right now, like I said previously, if something happens right now and they say, hey, we need to move everybody in your state to the next country for safety reasons, they will ask you for your passport, not your Gucci belt and your sneakers. So first, on a scale of preference, a passport is a must. Please make sure you have it. It's just $160. You know, make sure you don't or you don't miss this chance. Just get a passport. That's all. Just get a passport. Uh, yes. People have Gucci belt, Jordans, and they don't have a passport. It's something we have to really talk about. This, you know, we need to talk about it. How can you miss $160 that offers more value in return to a belt which has no value? The belt serves no purpose. You know, it's just a brand, overpriced, being made somewhere in Italy and China. You see what I'm saying? So please get your passport. It doesn't cost that much. Go to your nearest USPS office, put in the application. Within a month or two, you should have your passport right away. Right away. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, lawyer. Thank you so much. Um, Good afternoon, Ashley. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining. Much love and blessings to you. What's the most land I can buy? 2 to 3 plots or more. I want a garden. If I wanted to add more, I have the land. Yes, if you want to buy 2 acres, 3 acres, you can buy. It all depends on your budget. How much you have and how much you intend to spend on the land will determine the size of land you can get. So if you want to buy 4 acres, 20 acres, 50 acres, 100 acres, you can do it. There's no limitations on what you can have if you have money or cash. Um, Very important, especially with the climate of today. That's true. That's true. We have 106 people watching. Why do we have 36 likes? Please go ahead and smash the like button whilst I sip something. Since you guys don't want to smash the like button, I'll just go ahead and sip again. When I see the light going up, I'll stop sipping. Anyway, but let me read. Hi, Africa Starship. Yes, very important, especially with the climate. Thanks for joining, brother Akin. Thanks for joining. LOL, passport processing. Somebody said, get your passport before they close the USPS down again. Yes, you have to really get your passport before they shut down the USPS. Please make sure you get it. Yes, they need to get their priorities straight. Yeah, if you don't have your passport, you need to really do some inner cleansing. You know, relax and tell yourself, you know what, I need to get myself together. Passport is really important. I had a passport 5 years before I even dreamt of traveling. You see how it is? I had a passport 5 years before I even had a dream of traveling outside the continent. So it is really important to have it. Um, your title session is misspelled. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'll fix it. Thanks for you know, letting me know. Thanks so much. Are there areas near Accra that are also near the beach? Yes, there are so many land you can buy in Accra as well near the beach. But trust me, it's so pricey. If you don't have, $20,000, if you don't have $30,000 to spend on a land, or $50,000, you cannot get a beach land in Accra. To be honest, it's not possible. Um, well, why do some say you can only have a certain amount if you are not a native there? Certain amount. What do you mean? Certain amount of what? Scar Scroll said, hey, just sub to your channel. Definitely interested in visiting Ghana in hopes of starting a business. What's in demand? I've already made a video about, the businesses you can basically start in Ghana. What I suggest you do is, you know, go on the channel and, scroll through the videos, and you see a bunch of videos that I made about, businesses you can start in Ghana. But, in a nutshell, I would suggest you visit first. When you visit Ghana first, just spot all the problems in the country, and you can find a solution to those problems, and it will become a business. Simple as ABCD. Ashley said, will you be doing any more cooking videos? Yes, my next cooking video will be rice balls and peanut butter soup. So watch out, watch out for that video. It's simple as well. It's a simple dish. You can also make it. Even if you don't prefer the rice ball, you can eat it with yams, whatever. But you know it's really important to learn how to cook certain dishes, before you even relocate. It will help you, because if you know how to prepare the local dish, you will save tons of money. Instead of eating outside, you can make your own food. It will save you a lot of money. Thanks for joining. Infinite Mama, thanks for joining. Please do red. Yes, I'll do red as well. Do you have any thoughts for next year, 2021? Yes, we have 3 trips coming next year, 2021. The first one is in May, 15th to the 24th to Ghana. The second one is June 1st to 10th to Egypt. And the third one is September 1st to 10th to Tanzania. So we have 3 trips coming up to the African continent. Any key places to visit to network, or just a visit checklist of sorts? Hit the like button, smash the like button. Don't forget to smash the like button. Well, just visit, when you visit, make sure you are open, connect with people. Basically, there's nothing like a special place where you can go and network. It's just you vibing with the local people, and, creating relationship, getting to know people, and all that stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Does it matter if it's early day or later evening for driving? It's night driving safe for women? Well, yes, I've seen women drive in Ghana, and it's safe. It's safe. I think driving, you just gotta watch the road. That's all you gotta do. It's safe. Night driving is safe for women driving Ghana. The time of the day doesn't really matter, as long as you watch out for the road. You should be good. Thanks for the moderating job, African Starship. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you smash the like button and bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. We've just been in here 39 minutes. We have like 2 hours to go. You know, we normally do 3 hours. So please bring your questions in. Don't keep the live stream, boring. Let's bring our questions in. Bring our questions in. Bring our questions in. Bring our questions in. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks to everyone for the super chat. Thanks to everyone for supporting this platform on Patreon. I really appreciate you guys. It's much love and blessings for being part of this whole regime and this whole platform. We have a long way to go, and I promise you guys, I'll do my possible best to bring more than just a YouTube platform. There are so many things in the pipeline we're trying to work on to make it so easy, especially for those who are interested in moving to Ghana, to be able to get access to certain things so easily. And, so we try our best, but bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. What is the tour in September 2021? Also, is the rainy season the same as the Gambia? No, every country have a different season when it comes to rainfall. I really don't know much about the rainy season in Gambia, but I think it starts in August. I think I've seen a lot of people saying it rains in August in the Gambia. So possibly yes, in August for the Gambia, but in Ghana it's June, July. It rains a lot in June, July in Ghana. So, that's what I can say. Where is the tour in September 2021? You said where the destination is Tanzania. The 2021 September is Tanzania. If you want the link to check it out, just let me know. Ghana literacy rate is okay for males, but I'm concerned about the dropout rate due to fees as TEFL tutor. Like, yes, so Autobot Diva. Okay. Well, that sounds like that's not a real person. Autobot, are you a real person? Because that sounds like a real person. Hold on for a second. Oh, you're a real person? Okay. Okay, that's the link right there. You can click on to see all the trips, But yes, I mean, right now Ghana actually have free school education. So I think Ghana is the only West African country with a free high school education. You see what I'm saying? So it's one thing that has really increased, the literacy rate in Ghana. People are now getting access to formal education, more than previously, So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So that's the link right there. You can basically click on it and check out all the information for the three tours to the African countries that I just mentioned. Bring your questions in. Please bring your questions in. Please bring your questions in. Oh, you said how much land would I need for keep chickens and goats in Cape Coast? I don't want to upset my new African neighbors. Well, you can basically get a land outside the middle of the city in Cape Coast, so you can basically separate yourself from the main, like the neighborhoods, and you can. But in Africa, when you travel to Ghana, I mean, every household have their own goats, chicken, like every household have some type of animal farming going on. So it would not really upset them. Trust me, it would not upset them. So you don't have to even worry about that. But if you want to do it as a business, you can basically get your land outside the main cities and have your chicken farm, your goats, your sheep. You can rear them as well. So, you don't have to even deal with the neighbors. Which is the best place to relocate? Ghana, Gambia, Tanzania. Where will you get the most land for your money and not just be in the boondocks? Well, I'm from Ghana, so to me, Tanzania really has the best economy compared to Ghana has, like a good GDP and all that stuff. But in terms of economy wise, Tanzania is far better than these three countries, Ghana and Gambia. But Ghana is the gateway to Africa that I think, there are so many opportunities out there in terms of, immigration policies that will favor African diaspora. You can also get everything you need in Ghana, in these three countries. So for me personally, being from Ghana, I would choose Ghana simply because Ghana is really developing really fast. There's a lot of resources in Ghana. I mean, so many opportunities in Ghana, and you can basically get access to both development, upcoming development. The potentials is really huge when you look at the future of Ghana compared to these three countries. Tanzania is really great in terms of economy, but I'm from Ghana, so I'll always opt for my country first. Teach English foreign languages student. Good to know. What's that? What website do you use to purchase your tickets? I always use skyscanner.com. So you can use skyscanner.com to purchase your flight to Africa. It's really affordable. You can get cheaper flight ticket cost over there. But I also made a video about how you can basically get cheaper flight to the African continent on the channel. So you can basically go and watch that video. It is really important you watch. It's a trick that I used to, purchase my ticket, and I showed it. I offered it to everyone, so you can go and check it out. What are the best airlines? It all depends on what you're looking for. There's nothing like the best airline. I have flew with Ethiopia, Air Maroc, KLM, Delta, Air France, and Air Maroc, Ethiopia, KLM, Air France, Delta. So I have flew with all these 5 airlines. The difference is I really cannot tell the big difference in them, but it's like you get some type of comfort and relaxation on Delta, KLM, and Air France. But Ethiopia, I like their food. The food they serve on Ethiopian Airlines is amazing. Air Maroc is the cheapest, but I really didn't like their food. You see what I'm saying? So it all depends on what's best for you and what you're looking for in that airline. Some people just want affordable ticket. If you just want a cheaper flight, then you don't even have to worry about which airline. You just have to go with the one offering the cheaper ticket. But if you're looking for a type of services, a type of treatment and all the stuff, comfort and all the stuff, then you basically have to really travel with either Delta, KLM, Air France. Which airline did you have the best experience with? I have flew with Delta more, so I'll say Delta. I have Delta credit card and all the stuff. So I would say Delta, despite Ethiopian Airline having the best food. To be frank, Ethiopian Airline have the best food. It's not bad. Ethiopian Airline is the first airline that I flew with, so I love it as well, really good. But since then, I've been flying more with Delta, so I'm more comfortable flying with Delta. That's what I can tell you. But I always try to fly with Ethiopia if I get a chance to, because it's an African-owned airline, and it's always good to patronize from our own people. So I always try to fly with Ethiopian Airline if I get the opportunity to. But thank you very much. Really appreciate all you do. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. I really appreciate all the feedback and all the people watching. If you're here, spending your time to comment, watching this, some people just laid back. They don't want to comment. They just watching. You see what I'm saying? Some people are lovers on the channel. Some people are also people who are sneaky watching and all this stuff. Anyone watching, whether it's for hate, whether it's for love, whether it's for inquisitiveness, whatever it is, I really appreciate your time, energy, everything being here watching. Much love, blessings to you as well. But I just want you to bring your questions in. I just want you to bring your questions in. So please try and bring your questions in. Just go ahead and bring your questions in. That's all what this life is about. Watching, sharing information, and asking questions. We're about to hit an hour. We need more questions. We need more questions. We need more questions. Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. You welcome as well. You welcome. You welcome. You welcome. If you want to support this whole, you can go ahead and use Super Chat. If you want to support this platform on Patreon, you can go ahead and do so. The benefit of supporting on Patreon is you can basically connect with me every time, anytime, whenever you want. You just gotta shoot me a message through the Patreon app, and it's so easy. And when I look for land and I search for land, I post it on Patreon first. So all the Patreon supporters get access to land and informations and some few other stuff. And then in the future, there's a lot of stuff we intend to do for the Patreon supporters, because you gotta, it's just something we have to do for our Patreon supporters. So if you really want to be part of our Patreon supporters, you can go ahead and do so as well. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. What happens on the scheduled group trips to Africa? I have trips coming. I have trips coming. I just posted the link that you can join. We have about 16 people going to Ghana. We have about 6 to 7 people going to Egypt and 6 people to Tanzania. So if you want to join, you can always go ahead and join. Click on the link here and join. Who asked that question? We 72. Just click on the link and you can basically join. You can join any of the trips. You can sign up. You can shoot us a question through the website, through email. You can go ahead and do all that stuff. You can give us a call. Everything. If you're just interested in joining, just click on the link and choose which destination. You can go ahead and join. We do this trip every year. Every year. Is Cape Coast 4 hours or 2 hours away from Accra? Google says 4 hours, but I hear on people on channel say it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours. It's not 4 hours. It can only take you 4 hours due to traffic. You see what I'm saying? Traffic makes it 4 hours. But if there are no traffic, you should spend 2.5 hours to get there. 2.5 hours to get there. So do your tours include airfare? Trying to figure out how to line up airfare for the tour. No, we don't include ticket on our group trip simply because the airline wants us to fly from one state. We don't want to stress you if you don't live in New York and we decide to fly from New York. We don't want you to stress, fly from your state to New York, catch the plane and all this stuff. We want you to actually feel comfortable by flying from your own state straight to Ghana or straight to that African country. So we don't include flight. We say go ahead, purchase your own flight and fly to that African country and we will pick you up. So basically, we don't include flight. But if you need help, we can help you get your flight. More questions, more questions, more questions, more questions. Bring your questions in, bring your questions in, bring your questions in, bring your questions in. Chime in your questions. We have 70 people here. Let's try and smash the like button. Let's smash the like button and make sure if you haven't subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's free. You don't pay a dime when you smash that like button. When you subscribe, it's free. You don't pay nothing. You don't pay nothing. You don't pay nothing. Um. Oh, thanks for joining, Wendy. Thanks for joining, Wendy. Thanks for joining, Wendy. Thanks for joining, Wendy. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, Wendy. Thank you, Daniel. Just got on. Thanks for joining. Um, Tanya EL said, "Is it affordable to live in the Cape Coast area? It's really affordable to live in any place outside Accra. It's so affordable compared to living in Accra. Accra is the most expensive part of Ghana. So as long as you live outside Accra, you should be all right. It's not too expensive. If you can live in the United States, trust me, you can live, anywhere in Africa. Trust me, you can. When it comes to cost of living, it will be so cheap, even in Accra for you. So, you know, trust me. Is land cheaper in Salt Pond? Land, it's all about location. Trust me, it's all about location. Even in Cape Coast, you can find a place where land will be so expensive. So whether Salt Pond, there's nothing like an average price in this city is lower than an average price. No, it's all about location. Land is location, location, location. If you want $500 land, you can get some. But guess what? It will be somewhere far, far, far in the bush where we can't even find you if you're living right there. No, nobody will find you. Only the ancestors and uh, um, I don't know, some people we haven't discovered and some hunters, they'll find you, because you'll be living far, far, far. But if you want, $30,000 land, $4,000, you come closer to the city, we can find you. So it, it's all about how much you have. You see what I'm saying? You know, has anyone commuted from Nairobi to Gambia or flown with Kenya Airline? Oh, Thomas, thanks for joining. You said thanks for the information. I'm interested in acres of. Let me reread it again. Thanks for the information. I'm interested in acres for farm recreational use. Do you have such real estate connections? Um, I can sell you acres of land if you want to. So, but it's all about location, location, location. So, if you say acres of land, there are so many acres in Ghana. I mean, Ghana still has 60% of their land not used. It's just there. Nobody's using it. See what I'm saying? So there are so many acres out there. If you want to buy 1,000 acres, we can get it for you. But it's all about location. Where in Ghana are you looking for land? Where? What part of Ghana do you love most? Well, I grew up in, I grew up in the village for like 8 years, went to the city, spent my whole lifetime. So I'm more used to, the city, but I hate too much noise, too much crowd and all this stuff. So I prefer living outskirts, like not in main city. So when it comes to outskirts, you can always get it in every city, right? So whether Cape Coast, whether Accra, it's always, you can find an outskirt where you live peacefully without all the noise and a bunch of crowd. Any tips on how to keep the mosquitoes away? Make sure you clean, your house wall. Make sure there are no stagnant water. Make sure you keep your places neat. Mosquitoes just don't show up because they want to show up. Mosquitoes don't breed because they want to breed. Mosquitoes breed in places that are not kept clean, or bushes and other stuff. So if you take care of where you live, clean the area, make sure everything is clean, you will not have mosquito problems. You would definitely not have any mosquito problems. So the best solution in keeping mosquitoes away is keeping it clean, and that's it. You don't have to worry about mosquitoes. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. Bring in your questions. 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 We've been here for an hour. We need more questions. We have 51 people on here. Let's smash the like button. Let's subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And let's bring in our questions. Let's answer most questions. Bring in your questions. Bring in your questions. What sports are in Ghana? We have soccer, we have hockey, we have soccer, we have boxing, but soccer is the main sport in Ghana. That's our main sport in Ghana. Soccer. We play a lot of soccer. So yes, soccer is the main sport in Ghana. Also, one thing I just want you to know also is a lot of people, when it comes to mosquitoes love water. They hate neem and basil and garlic. Yes, that's true. So, like I said, if you have stagnant water in your homes, around your house, and all that stuff, mosquitoes will breed. So make sure you always, make sure it's clean. It's really clean and well kept, and you don't have to worry about mosquitoes. You don't have to. You honestly don't have to. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. If I move to Ghana, will I have to take malaria pills for the rest of my life? Will my body adjust? Do local Africans live off malaria pills? I have lived in Ghana my whole life. Never ever. I mean, I've got malaria before, but once in a blue moon. I mean, I really don't remember the last time I got malaria, but that was years ago. Years ago. But once in a blue moon, Ghanaians don't live off malaria pills. It's not something we take every day. Most people like herbal medicine. So, it's kind of like rare to see people living on pills because there are so many herbal medicines out there that people would rather use over the orthodox medicine. So, yes, we take care of ourselves, but we really don't live off malaria pills. Love your energy, young brother. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Thomas. Thanks so much. I appreciate that feedback. I appreciate that feedback. I really do appreciate that feedback. I try to keep the energy up and high, even though I don't smoke. I always try to keep, my energy high, you know, and stay high all the time, So thanks for that feedback. Thanks for that feedback. Let's get our questions in. Let's get our questions in as much as we can. Thanks for the info. God bless you. Thanks so much for your questions as well. It has really been helpful. It's keeping this live going. Thanks for all those who have donated to this platform. I really appreciate all the love being shown on here. It's been really appreciated. Thanks to everyone. That's basically what I said. Thanks to everyone. We have a lot to look out for. When I finally start making videos, for land and all that stuff. So you get a lot to really watch in terms of land purchasing, Cape Coast, the northern region. I mean, you see different part of Ghana. When I start, if you have a Ghanaian passport, is the yellow fever still mandatory? Yes, I have mine. Maybe I can show you if you want. Let me show you. This mine. I don't know if you can see it. This my yellow fever booklet right here. I'm a Ghanaian, and this is mine. I took this in 2017. I still have it. Right here. I took it in 2017. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? I took it in Ghana, Republic of Ghana. I took it in 2015. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, basically you will need it. You will need it. You will need it. It's required, so it's something you need. Unless you really have a medical conditions and you say, hey, I cannot take it, then you can basically present that evidence, and you don't have to worry about taking it, because eventually they will not give it to you if you have a medical condition. Hit the like button as you come in. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Smash that like button, and bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Let me answer it for you. Let me answer your questions for you. Bring your questions in. Let me answer your questions for you. Since Nana is focused on dropping colonialism, do you think Ghana will drop English as an official language? I really don't know about that. I really don't. I really don't know about that. Cape Coast is beautiful, but just outside of Accra is fine for me. Down in small plots, know of anything there near transportation. Uh, uh, um, um, hmm. Well, you can get this. You can get land within Accra, outskirts of Accra. Very affordable. We have 100 people on here. Please smash the like button. So I mean, land is something. Land is something you can really get affordable no matter where in Ghana. As long as you can afford it. Should I learn P or Fanti if I move to Cape Coast? I'm so interested in learning the local language. P and Fanti are the same. It's just a different accent. P and Fanti are the same. So you can either learn P, you can either learn Fanti. They are all the same, just different accents. It's just like saying English. There's nothing like I'm learning a British English and a Ghana English. You can learn any type of English. It's just different accent. That's the same thing with Fanti and P. It's the same, uh, just different accents. Yes, just different accents. So if you want to say Eduane in P, you say Ediban in Fanti. The same thing, the same meaning, different accent. So you can basically learn any of them and you'll be right. If you speak to a Fanti, they'll get it. If you speak to any Ghanaian, they will understand what you're saying. What is a large lake or river area that has about an acre for sale. I want to be about 30 minutes from the coastline or Accra. Well, you can get that in Accra. They don't have lakes and rivers. In Accra, just have sea, ocean. Accra doesn't have lakes and rivers. If you want lakes and rivers, you can basically get it in the eastern, central, and western of Ghana. That's where you can get it. And for sure, you can get an acre to buy. You just gotta have your money right and just go to Ghana and find somebody trustworthy enough to help you in the process, because trust me, you cannot do it by yourself. You need a local person to make it happen, to help you. So are there ATM machines in Ghana that service American financial banking institutions like MasterCard? Yes, there are so many ATM machines in Ghana. Visa, MasterCard, Discover. I mean, yes, these two giants, MasterCard and Visa, is everywhere. Especially in Accra, you don't have to struggle a bit. You get ATM everywhere and swipe and get your cash. Jazz clubs, yes, there are clubs in Ghana. Do you have products that you sell? Oh, currently I don't have product that I sell. I used to. Please repeat how to contribute again. I want to communicate with you directly. Thank you. Okay, do you want to support Patreon or you want to support the live stream? Let me know, Thomas. If you want to support on Patreon, I can send you the link and you can support on Patreon. That will connect you with me. You can message me. You can, we can have a conversation on the phone with my Patreon supporters and all that stuff. If you want to support the live stream as well, you can basically go ahead and your questions will be answered first with supporting the live stream. So let me know which actions you talking about, supporting the live stream or supporting on Patreon. B Fox said, bye family, good channel. Thank you so much, B Fox. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have 117 people. Thank you, African Starship. Much love and blessing to you. I need to really connect with you. You're a great moderator. Very amazing. Thanks for the help and support. I really appreciate it. Your time, everything you do on here. Can I open a Ghanaian bank account? Yes. It all depends on the regulations, of the bank you intend to open with. So, when you go to Ghana, just go to the bank you intend to open with, and they'll basically tell you the procedures you got to go through. You can, procedures you got to go through to be able to open a bank account. So yes, you can definitely open a bank account in Ghana. I think I've already made a video about that as well on the channel. Oh, okay. Alfonso, I think I missed your first question. I'm sorry. Let me go back and read that first question. Alfonso, I think I missed your first question because I saw your question and I didn't see it again. Yeah, I can see. Okay, you said, when are you starting the construction of the resort in Cape Coast? It's all about money. I personally don't have money to start anything right now. I'm just letting the land sit, and either we can really give it out to investors or we can definitely, we can definitely give it to investors to build a resort and we can have a stake in it, or we can sell the land, to anyone who is interested, or I can just keep the land for appreciation, but currently I really don't have money to start a resort. You said please send the link. Please send the link or email. Okay, let me send you the Patreon link. You can basically click on it right here and join, but I'm about to send you the link right now. And you can support on Patreon. This is the link. That's the Patreon link. Just click on it. That's the Patreon link. I can also email it to you as well. Hold on for a second. Comment below, bring your questions in, bring your questions in, bring your questions in. Don't just be watching without bringing your question in. Bring your questions in, bring your questions in. So I sent it to your email as well. I sent it to your email, Thomas. Can I help as a master plumber when you start a construction? Sure, if you really wanted to support, if you really want to help, as long as you are in Ghana, you can go ahead, and let us know. We can work with you as a plumber for the whole project. So, just let me know. I'll also, reach out to everyone on the platform when we start. So information if you decide to start the project. So yes, you can really help, and we will pay you for whatever you help with or whatever service you provide for us. It's not we will not let you do anything for free. So yes, you can basically help. But let's bring our questions in. 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 Wow, we have 89 people on here. The questions are really not coming in. The questions are not really coming in. So please, let's bring our questions in. Talk, share information. Let me know where you're watching from. Be here. Be involved. Be involved. Is it true that East Africans and West Africans don't get along? It's a hearsay, nothing really substantial or nothing really true about it. So, it's just a hearsay. It's not true. It's not really something I think it's. So I don't believe. It's just a hearsay, say nothing really true. Where can I learn P online? Wow. The best way to me to be able to learn P is to be living in Ghana. It will come effortlessly. Like you'll be able to learn it, the more you communicate with the local people. So that's what I suggest. I really don't know any platform that you can learn P on, but if you really wanted to do it the right way, the best way, I think, you don't have to stress yourself. When you finally move to Ghana, you will learn it effortlessly. Like it would just come. It would just come. It would just come. Daniel, what is the size of the land in Cape Coast? The one that I bought for the beach land is an acre. It's just an acre, two plots each. It's an acre. Yes, the best way to learn it is, communicating with the local people. That's the best way you can learn it. You can catch the accent and everything. So I suggest, hey, Anna, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, Anna. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Hello, all peace and blessings, California. So, sister, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. How long have you been on this channel? Thanks for joining. This first time seeing you on here. I appreciate you chiming in. Is this still a requirement to have the COVID-19 test upon arrival in Ghana? Yes, it's still a requirement. It's still a requirement. Still a requirement. Would they permit high rises? What's that? What do you mean high rises? Yeah, bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Oh, my hair is disturbing me. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. How much is the? You said thanks. Glad to be joining you. You welcome. You welcome. Thanks. This is my first time seeing you on here, so thanks for joining. I really appreciate your time and effort for being here. How much is the visa for Ghana, and how long does it last? So we have multiple entry, have single entry. The single entry is for 3 months. Multiple entries, you can basically travel within, a period of, depending on how long they give it to you, but within that period you can be traveling back and forth as long as you want. Hotel like Upward building. Oh, okay. Would Yes, the land will permit you building a high-rise building, but not too high. Like you can do 2 to 3 story building, but don't do anything up because this I wouldn't recommend building too much tall buildings on the beach. I would not recommend that. But at least you can do 2 to 3 story building, and you should be okay. But anything above, three, it's too much to me. That's what I'll say. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. 1 hour 21 minutes. We've been here. We answering questions. This is Connect You to Africa live session. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And like I said, the main purpose of this platform, this live session, is to basically connect you, to the African continent through conversation, through information sharing, and all other stuff. So please, the visa is $60 on standard and $100 on express. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in, and let's keep it going. Keep it going. If you want to support this platform as well, you can go ahead and do so. You can go ahead and chime in. Just Skylani. Okay, I hope I said the name right. But is it easier to be meeting people to begin projects in Ghana with in person or online? I want to begin robotics team in Ghana. Thank you, brother. Is it easier to be meeting people to begin projects in Ghana with in person? Yes, yes, you basically so easier to me, depending on who you want to start with, depending on the people you want to work with. But it's easy to meet people in Ghana in person and start any type of project. I mean, it's not difficult at all. It's not, it's not. Anna says, so as an American coming to Ghana, if I travel to Gambia, do I need a visa for Gambia? If I travel to Gambia, do I need a visa for Ghana? Yes, you need a visa for Ghana. If you're traveling to Gambia, you still need a visa for Gambia as well. So sister said, what is the best airlines? I bought tickets and the airline canceled them without notifications. So now I'm looking for a good price. You can go with Delta, KLM, Air France, Ethiopian Airline, Air Maroc. You can go to Egypt Air, all the African airline, Kenya Airways. You can go with all that stuff. I have personally flew with Delta, KLM, Air France, Ethiopia, and Air Maroc. So I can really vouch or talk about them because of my personal experience with these airlines. So you can basically fly with these airlines, and they're pretty good. You don't have to really worry that much. Bring your questions in, bring your questions in, bring your questions in, bring your questions in, bring your questions in. Where in the Gambia would you say is best for safety, decent healthcare, education, and luxurious living? You can live in Banjul, I mean, in African countries, to be honest, it's simple to know the best place, luxury, good healthcare, and in social amenities is their capital cities. African countries invest everything in their capital cities. That's where all the development is. So their capital cities. If you could add those airlines to your comment, I would really appreciate that. Okay, let me type it. Ethiopian Airline, Delta, KLM, Air France, Air Maroc. These are airlines that I have flew with. Ethiopian, I spell it wrong, but yeah, you can fix it. These are airlines I have personally flew with, but you can do with Kenya Airways. I heard it's also good. Kenya Airways as well. Thanks, brother. You are the best. Thanks so much as well. I appreciate you chiming in. Like I said, that's the whole purpose of this channel, connecting Africa through conversation and information sharing. So, you just gotta be patient and enjoy everything that comes from this channel. Share your information, educate, and we can do our with hate and anger. That's something we want to avoid on here as well. We just want to keep the energy the same on the same level, and we can correct, learn, and move on. Educate each other without sounding so aggressive and hostile, and all that stuff. We don't need that. Do you have any YouTube recommendations for someone who knows and discusses the Gambia good, like how you enlighten us on Ghana? You can check out so many channels like Black Zit. You can check out Black Zit, Black Acres of the Gambia. Uh, these are two platforms that I would recommend. Um, I recommend for you. You have thanks for the chat, Daniel. I'm doing a Swahili class, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much, Ada. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate you for joining. You've been here. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Take care and enjoy your time. It's as Cebu developed. I was thinking about land there with Cape Coast being number one. Yeah, not too much developed, but it's okay. Oh, I see you just recently did an episode on $500 ticket. Yes, I've already made that video. Looking for something like Accra in the Gambia, what would you consider to be equivalent? You can never find Accra in the Gambia. Ghana is way developed than the Gambia. Gambia is just like a city in Ghana. You see what I'm saying? Um, there's no way you can find. Every country have what they bring in different ways. You can never find Gambia in Accra, and you cannot find Accra in Gambia. It's just different two countries. Do you do language classes also? Not really. Sometimes I chip in some languages, but I don't. Yeah. Hopefully, when I get the right equipment, I will do it. And I plan on doing it. Are there any air routes that don't go through Europe to get to Ghana? Yeah. If you take, hold on. Hmm. Yeah, if you take Air Maroc, it doesn't go through Europe, because I remember when I took Air Maroc to Ghana, it went to Detroit, Ohio to Detroit, and Detroit to Morocco, and then Morocco to Ghana. So, it all depends. Just read the itinerary and you will see it. Peace and blessing, family rooted in royalty. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being on here. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Let's bring our questions. Let's bring our questions. Ya returns home. I plan to travel to Ghana in January or February. What is the best time to travel there as far as weather is concerned? How long is their rainy season? So the rainy season is basically from May and then June, July. You know, June, July is the heaviest month for rainfall in Ghana. You know, January is kind of like more chilled. It's chilled. It's like our winter time, you know, because we get Hamatan season. So January is like you know, like the time to us. It's kind of like chilly, and the air is dry, you know. So me personally, in December ending and January is, yeah. If you are answering the questions already, I apologize because I'm about an hour delay since I posted the video a while ago. Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. You can bring your questions in, brother. So you can bring it in. I'll still answer it for you. I'll still answer it for you, but just bring them in. Yeah, so I hope I was able to answer you personally. You know, January is okay, but it's just like our winter time. You know, that's how I put it. A fear in this I fear in this. What is the best mango and where do I get it? And I use when I be proud. You are so handsome. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The best mangoes is the local mangoes. You know, Ghana local mango is the best mango. You know, so Ghana local mangoes are the best. You know, when you go to Ghana, I even forgot the season, the mango season in Ghana. It just slipped my mind, you know. But when you go to Ghana during the mango season, trust me, you should try the local mangoes. It's uncomparable. Like you cannot compare the mangoes in Ghana to any mangoes anywhere. Trust me. Mm, okay, November. Okay. So from April to August is the mango season in Ghana, and then that's what I got when I did my research. April to August is the mango season in Ghana. So June, July, August, you get mangoes in Ghana. You really love it, trust me. Hmm. Ghana mangoes are different. Ghana pineapples are different. It's something you should try. You should give it a try. They are so amazing. They are so amazing. Bring in your questions. 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 If you want to support this platform, Patreon, Super Chat, you can go ahead and do so if you want to. Do Cape Coast have city water? What do you mean by city water? Mostly just dig your own well, connect it to your house, and you should be okay. That's what I recommend you do. That's what I recommend you do. Dig your own well. It doesn't cost to have a borehole constructed with $700 to $1,000. You can get a borehole done, connected to your house using a process of distillation or filtration, whatever they use to get it clean. They'll do it really nice. No fluoride in your water, and you can connect it to, supply it to all the house. So it will save you money as well, because you have water on, you it's more convenient that way because you save money and everything. So that would be my best suggestion. Bring your questions in, bring your questions in, bring your questions in, bring your questions in. Bring your questions in, bring your questions in. Bring your questions in, bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Nobody has a question? Then let's go ahead and use the super chat. Use the super chat. If you don't have a question, just go ahead and use the super chat. That as well. Hold on for a second. Let me fix something. Okay. Yeah. So, what is an estimate of a generator for a 3-bedroom home that is 1,500 square feet? You can spend about $400 on a generator. You can spend like $400 on a generator. You can spend $400. Activities for teens. East Legon is still a nice place to live. Yes, East Legon is one of the I would say it's part of one of the best places to live in Ghana. Honestly, it's really nice. Like a real, developed places. It's part of one of the developed places in Ghana. Very nice. More questions. Activities for teens. Are you asking about what children can actually do? Can you build a mud and a straw house? Yes, if you want to, you can go ahead and build it. Do you think it's worth to ship? It's worth it to ship furniture and appliances to Africa? No, never ship. I've already made a video about this. Never ship anything if you're moving. That's my suggestion. Just go to that African country and buy everything from the scratch. Don't ship. It's too stressful. You go through a lot of hassle. The process is not tasty. It's not really something you like. So don't ship. Would you say a generator is an inexpensive alternative for a solar system? I prefer solar system because it doesn't take it's like it'll save you future costs, and it's more convenient compared to a generator. Even though solar system is more pricey than a generator, when you check about the longevity between both, a solar panel or a solar system is more like it's basically the best option. Thank you so much, Carlos. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much, Carlos, for the support. I appreciate that super chat. Sorry if you've answered this already, but what are some beautiful places to visit in Ghana, like parks, waterfall, and etc.? Basically, you can really um, hmm, parks, waterfall. There are so many waterfalls in Ghana. You can do Boti Falls, Willie Falls. You can do Kentampo Falls, but it's really far. Kentampo is really far. You can do hmm, Boti Falls and Willie Falls is a great place to visit. Parks you can do a Fort Sutherland Park. You can do Wells. Man, there are so many parks in Kumasi. I just don't know the name. Some in Swedru, I just don't know the name. But you can basically do some Google search about some parks and other stuff. The trips we basically don't do parks and all the stuff. We just like to do more cultural experience. So I really don't pay attention to all that experience. I really just focus more on the local experience, culture, and traditions. We just don't focus more on the park and like the recreational stuff. We don't focus more on that. So I barely remember all the stuff. Um, do you think it's safe for people to travel now? Of course, it's safe. Yeah, to me, it's safe to travel now. If there's nothing to be scared of. It's safe to travel now. To me, it is. Can you give an estimate of how much one might need to move to Ghana for 5 years? Simple lifestyle. So, for 5 years, um, thank you, Letitia. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love, the support. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. For 5 years, wow. Let's say you get a $300 rent. A year is 4,800, right? And you basically get Wi-Fi and all that stuff. So basically, you'll be spending about, let's say, $8,000 a year. Unless you really want to live like cheap. Then you basically come to like maybe $5,000 a year. But let's say the highest you can go is 8,000, which will give you some nice places to live, comfortable. You don't have to worry too much about funds. So 8,000, times, times 5 years. That's times five. That's what it will be, 5 years. So that's a lot. That's you can live that way. You gotta have a source of income, to be honest. That's a lot. You know, that's a lot. But as a local person, trust me, you can even find a place for $200 to live. Let me show you. Go to this website, right? Let me help you out. Go to this website, marquesa.com. Go to this website that I just typed and search for houses in Ghana. It will show you houses to rent, houses to buy, all that stuff. You get all the information. Basically, you get all the information. So, you can basically get a house for $200. If you want me to search for these houses for you as well, you can just let me know, and I can search, like the two. The only thing is most of the prices are in Ghana city, so you have to convert them into dollars to really understand the value. But uh, this website will really help you find everything about houses, land, everything prices in Ghana. Like you get all that information. It's like one of the biggest real estate platforms in Ghana, that I've given you out there. You will not get it from any platform. Only here. Only here. I'm giving it to you for free. Um, Thank you, Letitia. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the love and the support. You said, do you think it's safe to travel solo? Um, I always say if you haven't traveled, yourself, if you're not comfortable, you always need somebody. If you're going to a newer place, a place you've never been to me, I will not advise you to travel alone. I will advise you to go with somebody, or make sure you have somebody out there that you actually going to get hosted by, to take you around, to save you all this, the guessing game, and it will just help you. Going to a place solo without having much more knowledge is just not advisable to me, unless you've been traveling around the world solo to a extent where you just too comfortable doing it yourself. But especially even traveling solo is for people who would just want to go and be tourists, like just visit attraction sites and that's it. But if you're going out there to do business, maybe to connect, to maybe scout for land and all that stuff, traveling solo is not the option for you. You need people eventually to help you with locations, with certain things. Um, okay, what is the name of the area near or around the freelance Seven American community? It's called Asebu. It's called that area is called Asebu. Wendy. It's called Asebu. I just typed the name. Um, is there a website like that for Gambia? Yes, I've made a video about it where you can get, website, real estate website in Gambia that can really help you find houses to rent and buy. Hold on for a second. Let me get you the link. So you can. Okay. Okay. Okay, I just typed the link for you. Anna, you can click on the link and it will take you straight to the video. For you to get all the websites and platform to help you search for land and in Gambia as well. So, I recommended about 5 to 6 websites so you can check it out and look. Letitia said, I'm going with the intention of doing a business, so I want to scope out the land. Yeah, so like I said, Letitia, um, when you go in, just let me know. If I'm not there yet, I'll connect with you. I'll connect my business partner with you and let him know he can help you out in getting land. I know he can definitely help you if I tell him to. So just let me know, and I'll be of help, to you as well. Um, Aside from Western Union, how can I withdraw money from my bank account? I used the ATM when I was in Ghana. However, I could only withdraw 500 cedis plus a $5 transaction fee. So you just gotta talk to Letitia. What's your info and Patreon account? Okay, my info. Hold on, Letitia. Are you not my friend on WhatsApp? Oh, maybe this is a different Letitia. Okay, my Patreon is. Hold on for a second. Let me send you the Patreon link. Um, this is the Patreon link, and you can basically email me. But if you're a Patreon supporter, you don't even have to worry about my email simply because you can always get access to me through the Patreon app, and we can communicate, we can talk on the phone and all that stuff. That's one of the things you get as a Patreon supporter. So just click on the link and you can basically support on Patreon as well. If you want to email me, if you don't want to communicate through the Patreon app, you can always email me here as well. Um, so, if you want to withdraw more than 500 cities, you just got to talk to your bank in the US because they put a daily withdrawal limit, on your international transaction. So you have to talk to your bank before you leave. Let them know they can put about 1,000 daily limit withdrawal, and you can basically do the withdrawal. But aside Western Union and withdrawing from the ATM, and the only option is basically maybe taking the physical cash to Ghana if you want to avoid the fees, But however you do it, you paying a type of fee anyway. So it's just $5 is 20 cities is whether you take the physical cash, whether you take you do Western Union, in all you're paying a fee. It all comes with a fee. So you just gotta ask yourself which one is more convenient and safe for you, because you eventually still pay a fee. But if you want to withdraw more than 500 cities, you just got to talk to your bank before you leave. Let them know, hey, I'll be traveling to Ghana. I want my daily limit to be maybe 1,000, 2,000, and your bank will make that happen for you so you can withdraw more. Because in Ghana, I think with international withdrawal, I think you can withdraw up to maybe like I think more than like 10,000 to 2,000, they'll charge you the same. So I'm saying they'll charge you the same. So if you withdraw a small amount, they're still charging you the same fee. If you withdraw 2,000 cities, they're still charging you. I think you can withdraw up to $400 a day, which is about 1,000 something. When we went on the trip, I seen people withdraw $400 from the ATM. So it's possible. You just got to talk to your bank. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Before we call it a day, we've been here almost 7 minutes to 2 hours on here. So bring your few questions in, and we'll call it a day. Most people have left. We got 26 people on here. So bring your questions in. Let's hit 2 hours and we can call it a day. And if you want to support this platform, you can go ahead and do so. If you have any question you want to talk, you want to ask, you can reach out, to me through my email, and I can answer it for you as well. But if you want to have unlimited access, you can reach out to me on Patreon as well. It's always open for conversation. We can talk all the time, anytime, free consultation. We can just talk. So just let me know, if you have any question to the email, you can just check the comment and email me. bring a few questions in. In terms of healthcare, would you suggest that I get a health insurance or just save an emergency fund for healthcare purpose, unless you have a specific health problem? If you don't, then I'll say just have some money for in case you need some, emergency or you need some quick attention. But if you don't have a specific health issue, then don't worry about it. Just have some funds set aside in case you need quick medical attention. But if you have a specific health issues, then I'll say just get health insurance. Yeah. Bring your questions in. Bring your questions in. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for everyone being here. All those who supported the platform, I really appreciate. All those who spend their time watching, thank you so much. All those who brought their questions in to make this whole life fruitful and productive, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the love and the support. If you haven't subscribed to the platform, just go ahead and do so. It's free. You don't pay nothing. We don't charge you a fee to be a subscriber or smashing the like button. And make sure you will watch all the videos, on the channel. You get tons of information as well. Just go ahead and watch through the videos and you get tons of information as well. Thank you so much, Carlos, for the super chat. I really appreciate it for the support as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Let's bring a few questions in and let's call it a day. Thanks for answering my 50 questions. Oh, I didn't even know you had 50 questions, but I'm glad I was able to answer them. Thanks for bringing them as well to the platform. We do this every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and the purpose is to actually connect you to the African continent, through conversations, sharing information. It's so easy to do it that way instead of trying to figure it out by watching tons of videos. You see what I'm saying? So if you want all your questions to be answered, just tune in every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you'll get everything answered on here. Is there a group chat? No, we don't have a group chat, but you can join our Facebook Africa Travelers group. I forgot to talk about that. But it's a group that I made for everyone who's interested in traveling to the African continent. You can basically join, you see some of the group trips. You get to, connect with people who are also interested in traveling over there. So it's a group, it's a Facebook group, a group page that you can basically join. Hold on for a second. Let me get you the link so you can join the group as well. Yeah. So that's the link. I just posted the link right there. You can go ahead and join the link. But I just said thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate the support, the love, and everything. If you want to reach out to me later on, you can always go ahead and do through the email. If you want us to support through Patreon, you can go ahead. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. Whatever it is, you can reserve it. We'll talk about it tomorrow as well. Thank you. Stay blessed and see everyone at a time.